Hello, everyone. So in this week, in the lectures, we mainly talk about the interest rates. So here are some basic concepts for interest rates. We have the interest rate, and specifically one basis means 0.01%. We also have the investment period, which measures the length of our investment, the length that we earn interest. Also, we have the compounding frequency. So it is how frequent we calculate the interest. We also have the continuous compounding, which means that if the interest rate is R, then after time t, the total amount we will receive is e to RT times our principal. We have different types of interest rates. For instance, we have the treasury rate, we have the LIBOR, which is a London interbank offer rate, and we also have the repo rates as well as the risk-free rates. So the risk-free rate was measured by the overnight indexed swap, but now we are also making changes, and there are some different ways of measuring this risk-free rates. So as for compounding, we have the single interest, which means that after 1 year, the total amount we will receive is 1 plus R times our principal as 0. So it is the most common compounding frequency we will see like in the bank. We also have the continuous compounding. So for the continuous compounding, the total amount we will receive after 1 year is e to R times our principal. So R here is the interest rate measure for 1 year. We also talk about bonds. So bonds is a measures the debt that somebody owes us or we owe to others. So we have the bond yield. So bond yield is the discount rate that matches the total amount of the bond yield of the bond that it will provide in the future to its current value. So the most important thing here is the current value. We also have the par yield. So the par yield is a coupon that the bond will provide in the future that makes the bond equals to its current value or its face value. So the most important thing here is the face value. We also talk about how to determine interest rate. For instance, zero rate determination, which is related to the current value and the coupon itself. We also have the forward rate determination. So the forward rate is an equivalent rate for the next year. So suppose after several years, we wish to determine the last year's or the next year's interest rate, then we can use the forward rate determination formula. So for bonds, we also have the total yield. So the total yield is this is discounted to the current value because CI will be provided in the future, and therefore it will be discounted. We also have the duration. The duration is defined like this. We also have the modified duration. So if we are not using continuous compounding, then we need to modify the duration, and there is a formula for that. That's all the important concepts we have learned for this week. Thank you.